Hello there, my beautiful Capricorn friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. So today's reading is a channeled reading. I've done a separate ritual for this morning, a meditation that I do in order to channel energy. So we're not going to focus on planetary alignments or any kind of theme other than yourself today. So what I have planned for you is I'm going to open your reading with an animal spirit card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message spirit has for you. Then I've got this bonus card deck. It's called the Lantern Oracle. This has deep, powerful messages. So I'm super excited about pulling a card from this deck for you today. And then we're going to close off with an angel number. All right. So those of you that are watching, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Capricorn, let's call in spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that spirit would like you to hear today. So we are getting for you lion. Look at that lion. Have any of you seen a lion recently? If you have, this is your confirmation. If you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen, and perhaps you're going to see one soon in your life. The message here is lead with heart, okay? Protect what matters and fearlessly pursue your noble purpose. Okay, so they're really wanting you to step out of your comfort zone here, come out of that darkness, step into that light, Capricorn. So again, lead with your heart, heart-centered energy here. Everything starts with the heart, right? Protect what matters and fearlessly pursue your noble purpose. I feel that some of you are receiving signs around you, things that are happening in your life that may be unexplainable to you, shifts and things like that are moving you towards this purpose, okay? So the lion to start. All right, look at this beautiful magical forest this lion is in. I do feel some of you have a backyard that looks like this. I feel you have those flowers, the lights. It's a beautiful, serene place. And oh my gosh, I bet sitting in there must be really nice for you. All right, Capricorn, we've got the King of Wands. Look at this. This is that lion energy. This is like pure power here that you harness. And this is you unleashing it and building something with it, creating something with it. This is what your mission is. This is what your purpose is, to create a legacy, an empire. You're not here to compete with anyone, Capricorn. You are here to rule your reality. This is what this card is letting you know of, the power that you hold to create this. Okay, so you are a creator is what they're saying. So King of Wands to start. Oh my goodness. And look at this. We got the lion. What is happening here? Capricorn, look at all of these alignments. So this is where you unleash that true essence, the true you, and be brave and courageous in doing so. And the boundaries, protecting what is true to you within yourself, right? So this is you rising up. This is you really unleashing your powers. You have the strength. You are protected. Know that. Spirit is really wanting you to understand that you are protected. Now, this is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent. However, it's in the background, so some of you are going to feel this intensely, others you're going to feel this subtly. Now, I also want you to use your own intuition with my readings. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. Okay, so the Strength card. And we have the Two of Swords. So it's now time for you to decide. You make the choice. I feel there is a split on your path, a crossroad some of you are at, or you're making some sort of decision in your life. And perhaps you're going back and forth with this. Maybe you are confused or uncertain of what it is that you need to do. Okay, so this is where they're really wanting you to understand, like, go back to your heart center here. What is it that you want, Capricorn? What do you feel is going to be right for you? Is there joy and excitement along this new path, right? These are all things that we want to really experience before we make that decision. So this is something that you definitely want to think through. but you don't want to overthink it either. Okay, so the Two of Swords. Now, those of you that are watching today, if you are seeing the number 8s, the number 2s, again, this is confirmations coming in. I'm getting a life path 2 and a life path number 8. Okay, so cultivating harmony and balance in your life through the power that you harness. This is where Spirit is really urging you, Capricorn, to be a little bit brave, to be a little bit more courageous. And they're saying to take some risks. Take some calculated risks in your life. Okay, so I feel because there's a decision here, some of you might be thinking about switching things up in your life. Maybe this has to do with your job, a partnership, something to do with finances even. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, Capricorn. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. So what is this? What is this that's happening in your life right now, Capricorn? What kind of decision or choice are you making? I feel there's a back and forth energy, and this is where Spirit is really wanting me to start here, is with the Two of Swords for you. Once you have clarity on what it is that you actually want, I do feel that it's going to feel like something has been lifted off your shoulders. What I'm getting here with this card is some of you have already gone through this experience of making this choice. Maybe this reading for you is from something in the past. Some of you are going through this right now, and perhaps some of you are going to go through this in the future. But what I'm getting with this card is this back and forth energy of, okay, what if I do this and something doesn't work out? Then what? Then I failed. Then all of these other things. This is what you need to release and let go of, right? This is where you need to fearlessly pursue your noble purpose, okay? Fearlessly. So any kind of fears you have right now that are, what if this happens, but, and, if, or what? All of these questions you have, you want to just put those aside and tune inward. Tune inward and make that decision. How you tune inward here, Capricorn, is by gaining clarity on what it is that you want. And sometimes we don't have that clarity right away, right? Sometimes we're like, I don't even know what it is that I want. This is where Spirit is really wanting you to sit down and really visualize, okay, what is it that you're looking towards for your future? Do you have a goal? Do you have some sort of a dream? And to understand that, really gain clarity on it. So I'm going to give you an example from my own life. So right now we are looking at possibly purchasing a home, and we've kind of had this up in the air for a little while. But now, because things are becoming a little bit more clear through us talking about it and actually getting a realtor, looking at options, figuring out our finances, it's the little work that you do, the little details in order to gain that clarity. Right? So, but it's also the clarity of that idea of getting a house. Okay, now that I've got the clarity of, okay, let's think about getting a house. Now we're taking the action steps on, okay, how can we make this happen? We're getting a plan together and getting organized and prepared for it. We're setting that off. So some of you might be making a decision on either biting the bullet and doing something, or perhaps this has to do with a new path, like a new job, an opportunity that has come up. And again, this is where, does it feel good to you? Does it feel good in your heart and right with you? Are you feeling joy and excitement around it? Because this is your cue. That's where you're meant to go. Where are you right now? Some of you can see your path a little bit ahead, right? You kind of know where it is that you're going. How does that feel to you right now? What feels better? Because I do feel this path has come in because you're meant to walk down it. Okay, this is very powerful what's happening. So I'm getting a lightning bolt, and a lightning bolt is like cracking something in half and dropping it aside. So perhaps there is this fear of losing something or detaching from something. Maybe this is what your fear is. You might lose something in the process around making this decision. And again, Spirit is really wanting you to understand that whatever is meant to happen through you making that decision is a part of your journey, a part of your purpose. Right? You're going to deal with it and you're going to make it work the best that you can. All right. And if there is a detachment happening, maybe that was meant to happen during this new path. Perhaps that's what's meant to fall away from your life as you move forward towards that purpose. Okay, so there's something definitely deep and spiritual happening here. All right, so strength. Wow, they're really wanting me to go backwards with this. And it's not that it's backwards. This is just how Spirit is aligning me with your energy today. So what I'm getting is someone really starting to come into their own. I'm seeing someone really standing up for themselves, finally making decisions that actually are the things that you want here. Capricorn, you're finally starting to do the things that you want. There is no, okay, this person knows best for me. There's nobody else making these decisions for you anymore. You kind of released yourself. And I feel for some of you, this is the first step in this journey. And others, you've been still going. And there's a huge part of your life right now where you're kind of split in half is what Spirit keeps saying here. Split in half, like that lightning bolt that has cracked something into half here. And, you know, it was meant to crack in half, and I'm getting light coming through. I don't know what this means for some of you. A crack, something fell and there's light shining through it. Perhaps there was no light shining before, but now it's coming in, is what Spirit is saying here for you. And I feel this is that strength. This is that lion energy, right? Perhaps you finally found something that you're really excited about here, Capricorn, and it's in your focus, just like the lion. And there's this like slow movement and you're about to pounce. This is what I'm getting here with this. So whatever this is in your life, this is what's coming in, and this is what you're meant to do, is embrace or embody the energy of a lion. If you have some time today, Capricorn, take a look at what the spiritual meaning of the lion is online. Just take a look. There's many different ones, different ways that you can see it, but see which one resonates for you and just understand how the lion energy works in the world. I wish I had a book about the lion here. I do have an animal spirit book. But if you're able to do your own research here and tap into this energy, because this is what is required of you at this time. This is your higher self emerging through you. There's some strength coming in, and perhaps you're feeling like you're being challenged right now and you're like, what is going on? This is where Spirit is challenging you to rise up, to be brave, to be courageous, stand up for yourself. Especially if there's someone that is stepping over boundaries here. And boundaries have to be very clear in your life, Capricorn. I feel for you, this protection and boundaries is very important. And people need to understand what those boundaries are for you and not to cross them. And it's not crossing them in a negative way. What I mean is like, you better not cross me otherwise. It's not that kind of energy. It's more like you have to hold them accountable, right? And everything has to come out of love here, right? So we are loving, we are kind, we are compassionate. You are here to inspire and teach others, Capricorn. So I'm getting a teaching, I'm getting a leadership energy here as well. A lot of wisdom that is coming through the lion energy here for you. So there's almost like royalty. There is this higher level energy that is coming through the lion for you. Like it's like the Lion King. Okay, when he's standing up there on that like edge of that rock overlooking the whole land there. So this is you standing up, and this is what I'm visualizing is the Lion King right now for you. So even just the message of that movie for you, right? So there is this energy of uprising. There's this energy of strength, this energy of really standing out, standing up, being brave and moving forward. It's almost like you are the one that is coming out of the crowd, right? It's like someone asked something and you're the one that's the first one to stand up for your rights, for something. And everyone else follows behind you slowly, right? So this is what's coming through with the strength card. You're being given strength. Pay attention to the number 8. Some of you might be life path number 8s, and this part of you is being activated, right? And look at where you're headed. You're headed in a place of leadership, a place of royalty. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. It's a very grounded place. This is something that you have created, Capricorn, for yourself. So this is a solid foundation, some footing you have here. And this is through your integrity, your authenticity, right? That you have this power. You are not here to compete with anyone. You are here to rule. This is you creating your empire and leaving a legacy. Some of you are desiring this. You're wanting to leave the earth better than what it was before. You want to leave a message. You want to leave something behind here, Capricorn. Whether this is for your family, for your kids, for whoever, maybe for the world even, you are wanting to make an impact here, and you're going to make an impact, okay, through your energy and how you express it in the world. You're very wise. I feel that some of you are wise beyond your years, and this is because this is a spiritual gift for you, this wisdom, this knowledge that you harness. I do feel, Capricorn, some of you are people that take in a lot of knowledge. You're like a sponge, right? You take information in. Now, the thing is, when you take information in, you're meant to actually share that information, right? You're not supposed to hoard that information. Instead, you're supposed to apply it to your life. You're meant to share it. You're meant to create with it. So this is what Spirit is asking you to do at this time, is to really use your powers of knowledge and wisdom that you have accumulated over the course of your life and applied in your life in some way. Express it through creativity, through your self-expression, however that is, right? For me, this is my creative self-expression is tarot. I love creating. I love decor, lighting, art, all of this. And this is what I show in my readings, right? This is an essence of me. So this is where Spirit is really wanting you to create a part of you in this world, right? That is going to leave a lasting impression. And sometimes this can be scary. And those of us that have a purpose, you know that you have a purpose of this. You know this is what you're meant for. You're just in that training session of becoming that version of you. And there's things that you have to overcome in order to come to this place, because this king has worked really hard to get to this place. It didn't just fall into his lap, right? In this day and age, these kinds of things don't just fall into our lap. I do feel this is something you're going to create through a solid foundation, a really solid belief in yourself, your values, and everything that is attached to those in your life, in your home, in your relationships, in your work, in your own energy, right? So very grounded and rooted power that you harness right now. This is what is being activated this month of June. And what Spirit is really wanting you to do here, Capricorn, is to explore, is to discover things about yourself, passions, right? To really be curious about your passions and your desires, and to not be afraid to take risks here. Okay, this person has taken a lot of risks, right? And, you know, risks, yeah, there's a 50-50 chance, right? But if you don't take it, you will never know. I love taking risks, calculated risks, of course. And I always see that I usually take them based on my gut feelings. It's not even about research. I could do all the research I want, and you should do all the research you can when you're making a decision here, Capricorn. But also listen to your gut instincts, okay? So I'm going to pull a bonus card from the Lantern Oracle deck here. So I chose this deck because the messages are really deep and powerful, okay? And I felt that this was a perfect deck here with my channeling energy. So my channeled energy, actually. So broken dreams is coming up for you here. So take a look at that. We've got some shattered glass. We have a broken egg. This person that's in disappointment here. So broken dreams is coming through. We have the number 23 on this card. I do feel this number is of significance. Either you're born on the 23rd, you're seeing 2s and 3s, or you're a life path 2 or 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. So number 5 in numerology is tied to change. This is where Spirit really wants you to be flexible and adaptable, Capricorn. Okay, so those of you looking for timing, I'm getting 23 days, 23 weeks, and also the 23rd of the month, and 23 hours. So only you can accept or reject your dreams. Only you can accept or reject your dreams. No one else can. Only you can here, Capricorn. So I'm going to pull the interpretation here and read that to you. So broken dreams. Now the interpretations are a little bit longer, slightly longer than what I normally read here for you. So, all right. So broken dreams here, everyone. We break our dreams when we cease to believe in them and ourselves. Our attitude toward disappointment, perceived failures, and rejection has the power to derail our confidence. When a prolonged state of defeat and doubt ensues, we not only give up on our dreams and ourselves, but also on what makes us feel alive. It can be hard, but we need to trust that the way to realize our dreams is by persisting and working with the disappointments as well as any perceived failures or rejections. Perceived setbacks are often opportunities to learn to think differently, to develop further, and to explore new ways of realizing our vision. When we interpret and therefore turn challenges into actual setbacks, it can feel like the world has rejected us. In response to this feeling, we give up too soon. The world does not reject us. It cannot. Of course, it may feel like it does, but what is more likely to have transpired is that certain individuals, organizations, and opportunities have said no to us for one thing at one point in time. The world is full of many more individuals, organizations, and opportunities if we continue to say yes to ourselves. In the instance that constructive feedback is given, it can be helpful to consider seriously what is said. We may become aware of something useful. At times, we may also benefit and develop from seeking out another's informed point of view or ongoing mentorship. However, what remains crucial to the realization of our dreams is focused persistence, appropriate practice and training, and the right timing. People, circumstances, and many other variables outside of our awareness and control need to line up. Furthermore, we need to be ready for our dreams to come true so that success does not have a distorting effect on us. To abandon your dreams is to abandon yourself. Therefore, there is no need for this. The Guardian encourages you to explore ways of doing what you love differently. Being flexible with the way you go about being flexible with the way that you go about realizing your vision will save you from much unnecessary heartache, regret, lost time, and despair. Now, this comes with a guardian message for you today. Do what makes you feel alive in your life, Capricorn. Never lose sight of what lights you up and makes your spirit self sing, no matter what. Okay? So I'm going to read this guardian message to you one more time. Do what makes you feel alive in your life, Capricorn. Never lose sight of what lights you up and makes your spirit self sing, no matter what. Okay? So what a powerful message for you today. I love this. So let's pull an angel number. Some of you have been seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting for you wielding power 888. So there's a lot of power coming into your life right now, Capricorn. The number 8s here are significant. It's a powerful number in numerology. We are in the year number 8 in numerology. Okay, we're also in the year of the dragon. So there's a lot of force, a lot of energy that you harness that you're meant to unleash in the world. And you have powers, you have superpowers. The information and the knowledge that you have soaked up, you're meant to wield that power. Okay, so I don't know if any of you are seeing a lot of yellow. The number 8 again, strength is number 8, right? And the lion represents the number 8 as well, Leo energy. Oh my goodness. So rewards for your efforts are coming in. So know that you're going to experience rewards for your efforts. Limitless energy is being given to you at this time. It's time to start building wealth here, Capricorn. It's time for you to start taking the right actions, the actions that feel right to you in your heart. Okay, so this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.